Hello, it's me and your sub box again, and we're going to do some crafts today. I'm going to use these acrylic paint markers. I'll have all of the items that I used linked below, as well as some water, some brushes, the paints that you see behind me, and a pencil. And we're going to be crafting for this cutie little precious face, Raw Beauty Kristi. If you notice, this picture is posted by her husband, who adores her. They are legit my favorite YouTube couple, and I have the insider scoop. Their love is true and real. Kristi definitely found her soulmate in Zach, and as I was doing a Google deep dive to try and get some pictures for the project I was going to be working on, I realized that as they've grown up together, they look alike. In every season that they've gone through, they sort of mimic each other's faces. I mean, come on now, look at even the peaks of their lips. Is this not the Bobbsey twins as they go through their emo crisis calendar phase? Were you holding handcuffs? Sorry about that last one, Kristi, but you posted it too. She posted all of these on the internet before I did. And look at how far they've come. They are the most gorgeous couple, and they're such lovely people. I just adore them both so much. For all of you out there looking for relationship goals or wanting to watch someone to know that love is real, this is the dream team. So for Kristi's birthday, I wanted to make her something handmade, and I decided to turn her little family into peg people. But the problem is that Kristi always wears black, and it's pretty hard to get like creativity flowing in a peg person when your inspiration is just constantly in black. This is the most defined outfit I could find of her, where she just had a white panel in between, and so I decided to run with it. Zach, on the other hand, seems to own a couple of yellow hoodies, and with his cute little swoosh in his hair and his beard and his comfy cozy scruffiness, he was more fun, so I decided to start with him. Thank you for inspiring me with your yellow hoodie, Zach. I really appreciate it. For Kristi's birthday, Kat and I were secretly in conversations with Zach to try and get Kristi downtown to a karaoke bar where you could rent your own private karaoke rooms, and we were going to surprise her there with some keto-friendly desserts and appetizers and gifts and just sing the night away. Because if you haven't heard Kristi's voice, stay tuned, because she's an incredible singer. She's one of those people that no matter what she touches, she seems to just be awesome at it. When I first met her, she had never played with makeup, and now look at her. By the way, this crafting video is kind of like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, because there's a twist at the end that you'll have to stay tuned to see. But here's your first clue. Look at all that detail that I drew onto this peg person that I'm now just painting over in black, because I can't figure out how to make a detailed leather coat on a peg person. So I just painted over it in all black and hoped that I could find an accent color that was going to make it look like a leather jacket and pants, and just hope for the best. Kristi paired a black shirt underneath her black leather coat, and I was trying to give some dimension, so I decided to go for a dark gray to see if that would help. It was an attempt. And right here is where I realized that I'm turning Kristi into a nun in a waistcoat, and I don't feel like this can be salvaged. But I already came this far, so I decided to just keep on keeping on, and maybe it would all come together in the end. High hopes. I did decide to set Raw, marry Sister Kristi Francis down and pick Zach back up, because I had a vision for this yellow hooded boy. He was more fun. I was more excited about painting him, so we'll come back to Kristi. Perfected his Superman swoop and his beard for a long time. I added in pens, I used some of the black paint to give it some dimension, and then I used the gold pen to add the details on his hoodie, and I really like the way that turned out. Okay, now back to our girl. This was another really frustrating thing, because I was trying to get that perfect shade of blonde in her hair, so I tried adding different colors of like maize, and I wanted to get it not too yellowy, and it just kept coming out yellowy, so I gave up on the hair for a little while. Looks streaky, sorry girl. And decided to add in the detail to her leather coat. The only thing that I thought would work was this silver pen. And if you look closely at that Instagram picture, that jacket has a lot of detail to it. Now, if you can see, this girl's just cloned herself, and that's because I decided I hated that one. Just roll her right out of here. Why wasn't I going to stick with the cozy Raw Beauty Kristi family and have this girl be in a hoodie too? Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Especially because Kristi, Kat, and I have bestie sweatsies. Bestie sweatsies. When we were all hanging out a while back, we went to a coffee shop and they had these super cozy looking sweatshirts. So Kristi bought them for Kat and I, and we all live in them. I don't know why I didn't think to put her in this sweatshirt in the first place. It's kind of a trademark of our friendship. So that was my bad. Now, Kristi, you now know that there is a second Kristi doll out there, and I'll just save it for your next birthday, Kay? Moving on to the rest of their little family. If you know Kristi, that means a straight gaggle of cats. And nobody really knows how many cats she actually has, even those closest to her. Is it 5? Is it 27? We don't know. But I figured that 3 was a respectable amount to encapsulate the flock of cats in her care. I went for Mad Eye, because he's an icon, Mother, and Belle, because she was wearing a cute little pink collar, and I felt like that made her stand out. Of course.
This is how I'm filming right now. It's not smart. There's all kinds of problems happening.
Here's the little family, about 90% done. I did want to add ears as soon as the marbling on the painted kitty cats dried.
I just realized that he doesn't have a pant divide, so I'm going to try and put one in while holding a ring light on my lap that's attached to a 6-foot tripod.
Fixed it. Now let's watch our precious little Kristi face open her gift. Watch, ready? Wait for it. Look at her, look at her. Oh, look at her. Okay, let's listen.
Oh, Kristi!
Oh my gosh.
As cheesy as it is, this is such a true shot of her personality. Look at how incredibly touched she is by some little wooden peg people. She is just the most precious, and it just keeps getting more precious. Let's watch her.
Oh, baby.
So
That's
cute.
the sweetest.
Oh, Kristi! Oh, sweetest gift anyone's ever given. So cute.
Oh, baby.
I love you.
Cute.
Thank you very much.
That little thank you so very much. Girl, she just pierces my heart. If you ever have the opportunity to paint peg people till 4 a.m. for somebody, get yourself a Raw Beauty Kristi. She just makes all the time and effort worth it. If you made it this far to the end, make sure to leave me a friendship emoji of some sorts along with your comment. I really like to show appreciation for the people that not only stick all the way through to the end of the vlog, but also have the notification bell on. So tap that notification bell. I want to try and be in the conversation in the comments with the first batches of commenters every single video, because I want you to know you guys are there for me. I want to be there for you too. All right, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification, and I'll see you next time. Bye. That was a kissy sound, could you tell?